Okay, so what's happening here is K's in the bottom 10, so he's a racecraft of or a dedication of 85 or higher, so he rolls a d4 to see if he gets one bonus racecraft. As you can see the rules here, if you roll a 1, nobody gets a point. I roll a 2, anyone who's 95 and up, 90 and up, and then 4, anyone who's 85 and up gets the point of racecraft. So he rolled the 3 for 90 and up, his racecraft's 95, he gets the racecraft. Mosca doesn't have to do this exercise because Mosca beat Mickey, so he gets the racecraft for beating his teammate. Kay didn't, so he didn't have that luxury. So Full Force has a 70 independence. That means that they can try and acquire SCP, who does not have a parent team, and a time and a half, their value is 66. So 70 minus 66 is, of course, 4. There's a 4% chance that SCP will be acquired by Flow Force. Let's roll a D100. D. Didn't do it, so SCP stays independent. We're going to add something that protects teams that already have a partner team. Independent is going to go up 10 if you own a team. The minor league teams are not going to leave their subsidiaries the first year. VO, 41 divided by 2 is 20, round down 20, so 61. 61 minus 58 is 3, so 3% chance that VEO leaves FGR. 1, 2, or 3? Nope. Let's look at where the contract renewals go. So we have Anti's contract up first. And of course the 5-point bonus for the champion. It's 25. He's got the mega prestige. Okay, so here's where loyalty can change. NT has more prestige than NTH, 6 more prestige. 50 minus 46.9 is 3.1 minus, or plus, the difference of 6 is 9.1% chance that NT leaves. Then NT doesn't resign. So we're gonna bust out the 1,000-sided die for this one because it's so important. 91. Or less. No. Anti-amazing to NTH. Marion Frias. Marion Frias doesn't have a better seat to go to. She's with the best team already. And Flow Force doesn't have a better driver to take. So neither of them want to outweigh their prestige. So both want to be in the same spot. The difference in loyalty is the only thing that can make something random happen. So it's 50 minus 49 for Marion, which means there's a 1% chance. So our first team solidified is Namskar and Marion Frias for next season. 879,000 in costs. Okay, Zika's verse 16 prestige and IRT's prestige is 18. No. And Zika stays and resigns with IRT. 51 or less. It's okay. Promotius resigns and we have our second full team. So as we go along, these teams have that much left for R&D and we'll decide what their choice to do with that money is. 7.4%. No. Safe. Okay, next Mosca. Free agent. Enigma. Safe. And Goose is 1.7. Oh, it just rolls for you. That's interesting. Fox is 2.2. Demo is 3.6. ST 0.9. Foley is 4.8. Nuno is 2. Skip is 0.7. Yourst is 1.5. Levy is 9.8. Rejected. Look at that. Levy is not re-signed. Okay, Het. 0.5 minus 2 is 1.5 and 0.2 plus is 1.3. And then the last thing that happens in the situation where a driver moves from the CL to the SL is they drop half their racecraft, rounding down. Fox and Goose gonna go back down to 0. All the retired people have a racecraft decay of 1 per year. On the off chance that they do come back into the league. Okay, their new dedication is going to be their age minus 20 minus from their current dedication. So once they hit 0 means they're not coming back. So that'll be 13, 7,
3.5% chance JJL comes back. These guys are at 0. So We Knew Some Life actually added dedication to their because of their age being below 20. But higher Vlad, highly likely that he will come back. Loyalty changes. So every team that re-signs, they go up 1 loyalty per person per year they re-signed. Same for the drivers, they go up 1 for every consecutive year they re-sign with the same team. Okay, and next part will be dibs on re-signing. Sorting quickly by racecraft. It's Mosca and Ibram who have the 2 racecraft over Levy, and then Twist doesn't have any racecraft, so he'll be at the bottom of the list for priority to sign. Prestige, Ibram has over Mosca, so Ibram is 8 points more desirable than Mosca. Signing odds. Basically, we take the racecraft, which is 2. Everyone gets 1 by default, so Ibram gets 2 extra slots on the wheel, so he gets 3 slots plus his prestige divided by 10, rounding up, so he gets 2 extra, and then 1.5 is 20. 15 rounds to 20, that's 2 extra, so he gets 4 extra total from his 1, so he gets 5 slots on the board. Mosca gets 2 extra, plus 7 rounding up is 1 extra, so he gets 3 extra, so 4 total. So we look at the wheel, and this is the wheel. So how many selections on the wheel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Ibram, 1, 2, 3, 4 for Mosca. Sobel's got 3, Levy's got 2, Twist, Reuven, Suicide, Cosmo, and Serenite all have 1. Here's the signing chances. It's okay, Mosca. The most prestigious team that needs a player, which is Zekas verse. It's his team, Infinite verse karting. So Mosca teamed up with Zekas after all, just like they were in season 4. Okay, so it's LTE that's up next in the Prestige. Removing all the Moscas, of course. Ibram to LTE, the same as he did in season 4. And let's not forget that LTE needs a second driver too, because they lost UC Mellon to retirement and refused to sign Levy. So, and if it lands on Levy, we just spin again. Sobel to LTE, staying in the family. This is crazy. Okay, now we've got a unique one. We've got FGR up next. And FGR owns VEO. So, Game On Goose is by prestige with 0 racecraft. More desirable than all of the 0 racecraft drivers left in the list except L. Davidov. So Levy is the desirable choice for the seat in FGR. However, if Levy is not picked on the wheel, Goose will go in the seat instead of any of the other ones. Goose gets signed to FGR. So as you know, VEO outplayed FGR in the first season, so they actually have more prestige. They're next up to pick, and they're gonna go for Levy. Aha! RTX Reuven staying in the family once again, but going down to the VEO team. So Reuven is out. Our bad. So we gotta pick their ages. Reuven is in the SL though, anywhere between 18 and 38. Reuven comes in at 29. So we're going between 17 and 30, so 14-sided die. Okay, 7, 11, 8, and 1. Okay, so that's the ages of these dudes. And we're gonna figure out where everyone's going. So Davidov is gonna be up first. All right, Levy cannot go to LTR because they're in the same family. So we're gonna spin and see where he goes. Goes to HPF. Okay.
Okay, here's your performance gets Levy. And arbitrarily just down the list, we're gonna go to do twist next. Cool chance. And twist to RJT.
Suicide. Suicide to ART. Cosmo. Cosmo goes to FMA. Okay, and Serenate and Jake left to go. Okay, Serenate first. Sunset Sandstorm. And lastly, Jake goes to LTR. Oh, we didn't include Russo British in that. They missed out on all the other drivers. They're going to have to take someone new. It's going to be. Oh, sorry, we still got eligible reserves from the actual Sunday League, Abyss and Rams. So it's going to be either Abyss or Rams. Let's find out which of the remaining drivers are going to go in and fill in the other teams. So the two teams that didn't get anybody on them was Little Snowflake and Bobcat Racing. So they get both of their drivers to their teams. So Platinum and Bada onto Little Snowflake to start. Now, Rams got taken, so Enigma was the reserve. Bobcat Racing doesn't have anyone left, so they'll get whoever doesn't go on the original team. So Abyss is a Sunday League reserve already, so she's going to go right ahead to the RJT team, who she's contracted for usually. Kasana goes there because Kasana's the only one left there. So we got to flip 3 coins. Heads is the first one, tails is the second one. We'll see who gets picked. 1 coin 3 times, or flip 3 coins 1 time. I don't know if it makes a difference. The first one, the second one, and the second one. So Asni, Patro, and Osti's a sub, so it's Camry no matter what. So we skip that one. So it's just between them. So it's Asni and Patro. BCR needs 2 drivers. And we need to send 1 driver to Franz. So to all the full-time drivers left, it's going to be between Pharaoh, Leslie, and Coletta. Okay, so who's this draft for? We're going to find out where G4 is going. G4 is going to BCR. Okay, now we decide for Leslie or Pharaoh. We're doing Leslie. Leslie to BCR, Pharaoh to FMA. It's time to add racecraft improvements to the drivers. 1 or 2 to SL and 0 or 1 to CL. Alright, there's your results. Heads is 1, tails is 2. And then we get down past 20. Heads is 0, tails is 1. Ooh. Let's see how old these guys are, and we'll move on to the teams. Okay, here we go. There's our ages. Oh, young. Oh, there's a couple old guys. Number 14 is 0. 30, the max age you can be in the Challenger League to start. So we've outlined anyway. Put Levy down there. The old guy, 34 years old in the Challengers League. Representing hard, but he's got the racecraft. He should do well. Okay, loyalty adjustments. So everyone that got snubbed a contract is going to go down in loyalty. So that's Levy. Okay, last part we're going to find out what kind of changes occur. League volatility depends on how many new teams are in the league. So there's 5 added to every new team that's in the league. So the SL goes up to 41.2% volatility, and the CL goes up to 49.3% volatility. So if those numbers are below the roll, then events will happen, and we get an event clearly for the SL, and then also just barely for the CL. So these two D6 rolls will decide which events happen. 6 is a new era for the Sunday League, and 3 is a recession, so the prize money goes down by 10% in the Challengers League.